Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we are here today in PlayhouseSquare, the new PlayhouseSquare. We're here with Terri Pontremoli, director of the Tri-C JazzFest. Terri, you are doing something very different this year, aren't you? You're taking this thing from like a 10, 14-day festival down to just one big weekend?
One jam-packed weekend right here at Public Square, Playhouse Square. Anyway, it's going to be wonderful because we have a stage out here on Star Plaza, which will have free entertainment all day from 3 until midnight, and we have people being able to go from the Ohio to the Palace to the Hannah to see all the national acts that we're bringing in.
Right. So people need to get their ticket. They can get a festival pass for all the events and save a ton of money, right?
Definitely. If you buy a pass for $270, you are saving yourself an additional $200 if you're able to do that. Otherwise, you can become a member. For $50, become a member and you can get 20% off on all your tickets. If you buy 3 concerts or more, you get 20% off also.
So you've got some cool things coming up even before the event itself starts, the big weekend. You've got some cool events leading up to the Jazz Fest.
We do. We have all kinds of stuff. Tommy LaPuma and Leon Russell are going to be at the Beachland Ballroom on April 27th on a Sunday. And the cool part of this is that they have worked together as collaborators since 1961, done lots of interesting projects together, and they are going to have a pre-concert talk at 6 o'clock, and then the show is at 8, so I really recommend everybody going out to the Beachland Ballroom for that. And then on April 30th, we're celebrating International Jazz Day, and we're going to celebrate it at Pura Vida just down the street. We're going to have Brazilian music in honor of that, and a samba line. So it should be fun, and the food will be fantastic because, as we know, the food at Pura Vida is wonderful.
Right. So talk about this big weekend. It starts on Thursday. You got a couple events Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday is a huge day. Walk us through it. What goes on Thursday?
Thursday, our artist-in-residence, Christian McBride, who was here just last week, is going to be playing his big band music. He's won a Grammy recently for his big band stuff. So he's going to be playing with the Cleveland Jazz Orchestra. It's going to kick that band so hard. It's going to be wonderful. And Sean Jones, the director, is going to actually be able to open the concert with his own quartet, which people don't hear in Cleveland get to experience very often. So we're excited about that.
Right. And then we go into Friday.
Right, Friday. Now at 3 o'clock, music will start here on this stage, but at 6 o'clock, Gregory Porter is at the Ohio Theater. After Gregory Porter, we have at 7:15, John Schofield and Trombone Shorty, and they are going to rock the house at the Palace.
That sounds, I have to say, we saw him last year, and Trombone Shorty he's amazing.
There's so much energy, and you know, I just want to say to everybody, if you feel like dancing and you're at the Palace, get up and dance. You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be okay. And then at 9:30, Eddie Palmieri and his salsa orchestra. And Eddie is like legendary, and we're really thrilled about putting him in Playhouse Square. He'll be playing at the Ohio Theater as well. But then you come out of that concert, it's 11 o'clock, and it's still party time out here. And we will have a Latin salsa band playing outside and a dance floor so people can party until midnight.
It looks like we're in construction here. I think Cleveland's going to be like this from now on. It's such a great feeling. You and I were talking about hard to park, tons of things going on here, but it's so exciting. It looks like they're ready to lay the dance floor here any minute. So talk about this big Saturday you've got, because really you want people to come down and just stay a whole day, right?
Yes, because it's really a festival. It's really going to feel like a festival. At 1:30, Jamey Haddad is going to be putting together a world group of percussionists. That'll be at the Hannah. At 2:30, Ernie Krivda and his Fat Tuesday Big Band are going to be playing the music of Oliver Nelson and Jimmy Smith. That is going to swing so hard you're not going to believe it. We have Terry Lynn Carrington playing. We have Christian McBride's trio playing. We have Eliane Elias from Brazil. That evening later on, we have Dave Cause and Marcus Miller, and we have Dave Holland on top of that, and a really interesting, great young singer named Raul Midon, who is a fantastic guitarist, and will do a one-man show. If you've not heard him, check him out. He's just really wonderful.
We were talking about how jazz sort of is really crossing over these days into R&B and funk and hip hop. I mean, jazz isn't like it was. I don't know, people are thinking, oh, Jazz Fest like 20, 50 years ago. It's an American art form, but it has a way, it's almost like rock and roll, where it absorbs all these influences and gives back.
It's very inclusive. It's, you know, the musicians themselves are very interested in all these other musics that they grew up with and stuff that they hear. So it really does embrace all of the diversity in music that there is. And it's really alive. And I think that that's, so when you come down here, not only are you going to hear this great music, but you have all these restaurants to choose from. You can sit on the patios at Otto Mosier's or Sabreo. You can have a nice drink. You can have dynamite burgers. You can really have a great time out here. Just park for the day or take RTA.
Beautiful. Terri, thanks for taking time to talk. We're so excited about this year. You've got it so well organized. One big weekend. Thanks for talking.
Thanks.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.